Hey. 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 Oh. Everyone got here good? Yeah? Just things you should ask people when they come to things. Check if they arrive safely. You guys, you can ask me if you want. Okay, that's fine. Welcome to this show. This show about mental health. More specifically, a show about depression. It's a comedy. It's a comedy show about mental health, more specifically a comedy show about depression. Perhaps an introduction is what is needed. My name is Cameron. I wrote this comedy play about depression. I'm sorry, I truly didn't mean for all this to be so awkward. Mental health is very hard to talk about, let alone write a comedy show about. Guess that's why there's a stigma around it, this stigma that we've been trying to break down for quite a while. I'm in a constant battle with my depression. No need to go into any further detail or backstory, but the purpose of this is to begin breaking down that stigma. I've been focusing a lot on my mental health as of late. This concept of my thoughts versus reality. You see, sometimes my depression speaks to me. It often brings up thoughts I don't quite enjoy. And when I try to explain these thoughts to people, the thoughts I have in my head, although I know they're not a reality, they still feel real. Confusing? I know it is. I feel like my depression is best described as a relationship. At least for me, it's easier to talk about it as a relationship. And, well, for the show, it's easier to show through said relationship. By now, I think we can all assume that I'm not the only character in this play. Hence, the title of this play, you can probably guess who the other character is, right? But before you meet my good buddy, I want to preface that this is only my story, my relationship. Every story has similarities and differences. And with this show, I hope that the conversation about mental health continues to improve. Mental health is very hard to talk about, and sometimes it's easier to tell a story with someone beside you. Pardon me while I wipe the sweat from my forehead. That was not written in this play. Check. Please give a warm welcome to my other half. The Velma to my Dread Flintstone. The Shaggy to my Sappy Doo. The Genie in a Bottle to my Christina Depression-Lara. Glad you laughed at that one. Now introducing my good buddy Depression. Yeah, probably didn't hear. Now introducing and entering stage right, my good buddy Depression. Yeah, louder. Much like depression, I guess you can't control when it arrives, right? Guess I could fill this time with a joke, you know? Maybe hit my quota for this being a comedy show. You're not ready, hey? All right, well, there was this doctor, and the doctor I got a patient one day, and the patient...
Everyone put your hands together
walked in with this really...
for your host, with the most, Fringe!
I'm in the middle of a joke! You're supposed to come... Take your time, don't worry, take your time. It's fine. You notice how no one's clapping for you? Can we cut the music for a second, please? What the fuck? Was that a laugh track?
Oh, that was just the audience.
Was that really necessary?
I gotta give the audience what they want.
Stop winking at people.
My eyes will stop when the audience does.
What the hell is happening?
It's called a greeting, a common courtesy, Cameron. I would say a tad bit better than that interesting intro of yours.
Can I talk to you in private for a second?
No.
Just casually.
No.
They're not gonna notice. It's fine. You're not doing this.
I am the star of this play.
No, you're not.
It's the title role, Cameron.
Can you quit talking so loud? People are gonna begin to hear us.
And maybe you shouldn't have pulled me directly downstage to talk.
Good point. You're probably wondering how the two of us met.
It's a day I will never forget.
My depression showed up very unexpectedly one day, and that's where the story starts.
Pretty spacious if I were to say so myself.
Yeah, more space than I need, actually.
Kitchen looks newly renovated. Air ducts look spotless. Carpet steamed recently, I'd say.
They usually clean everything when someone's moving in. I'm Cameron. Do you live in this building also?
Pretty spacious, yeah. What is this, like a 3-bedroom?
It's a 2.
Got a roommate?
Well, not yet. I was going to look into it after I got settled in. I guess I kind of like the idea of living alone.
They would help cover the costs.
I guess so.
Do you have Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Water?
Most places come with water.
I'll start bringing some boxes over.
What?
You don't want to live alone.
I guess not.
You want more bang for your buck.
I don't know what that means in this circumstance.
I'll start bringing some boxes over.
I didn't even catch your name.
You can call me D.
D?
D.
Is that short for anything?
It's short for I'll be bringing some boxes over soon.
And just like that, this new relationship moved into my life.
To be fair, I was very charming at first.
I wouldn't say charming.
What?
I wouldn't say charming.
Well, how so?
Like all new relationships, it takes a while to figure each other out, you
You
know?
have to figure out each other's boundaries. Know what you can say to each other.
And the things that are left unsaid,
It's all about finding a balance.
which is easier said than done.
Oh my god. Yuck.
Dee, can I borrow a condom?
A condom?
A condom.
For what?
Sex.
For sex?
For sex.
A condom for sex?
That's what I'm hoping for.
Cam, when you masturbate, you don't need to use a condom.
It's actually sex, you know, with the lady.
Actually sex, eh?
Listen, do you have a condom for sex or do you not have a condom for sex? If I waste any more time here, she's gonna think I ghosted her in my own house.
Sorry, I'm just trying to picture you having sex.
Not liking that is the thing you're picturing at this moment.
Get this. I close my eyes,
Yes.
pretending that I am in the moment of sex.
Yes, the moment of sex.
I open up my eyes
Yes.
and see you on top.
Yeah.
Endgame.
Endgame.
Like, No longer in the mood. Endgame.
It truly can't be that awful.
Come here. Stand in front of the mirror like this. Now close your eyes.
Okay.
Pretend that you are in the moment of sex.
Yes, the moment of sex.
And you open up your eyes and see you on top. Sex with an ogre?
Sex with an ogre.
Endgame.
Big end game. Can you tell her?
That you aren't going to make it in tonight?
Sad, but pun intended.
No problem.
I just want to preface that I'm not thinking this all the time.
Most of the time.
Some days it is hard going on thinking that you're this handsome prince when someone is constantly reminding you that you're a constant cosplay of Shrek.
This is the point of this play where you are now going to start thinking of me as some bad guy.
There is no bad guy. Simply myself and Dee.
You're a good buddy.
Yeah, my good buddy.
I don't want the audience to think that I'm just this jerk who says all this mean stuff. Sometimes I really am on your side with everything.
I wouldn't say on my side.
Sometimes I do have your best interests at heart.
The rare time, very rare time. Are you sweating as much as I am?
No.
I think I have like a glandular problem or something. Like when your glands act up, or I think that's a scientific term.
I just think you're sweaty and gross.
Okay, well, you just say sweaty, you don't have to say gross too.
I think you're sweaty and gross.
You wanna watch Jeopardy, or
No.
you wanna watch the news?
Oh my god, just pick.
I'm asking.
I don't like this show. Trouble leaving again?
No, I'm just leaving.
That's funny. You say you're leaving, but I don't hear that door opening.
Just heading out for groceries.
You don't need groceries.
I truly need groceries. I haven't gotten them for like 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
What?
Have you been on the internet at all today?
No?
This story is literally blowing up. Jesus Christ.
What is it?
Most food places deliver food to your house.
Fuck off.
You don't need to go out.
I literally can't remember the last time I even stepped outside.
And that's a bad thing?
Yes, it is a bad thing. I've become a hermit. I don't even know what trees look like anymore.
My friend, Sandra Bullock, can remind you.
I'm not watching Bird Box for the 4th time.
Just stay. Get groceries tomorrow.
That's what you always say.
The world is an awful place. If you were to listen to my friend, Sandra, you would know it's best to just stay inside.
I'm not listening to your friend Sandra anymore.
You know I'm right.
I know, you're not right.
Excuse me?
I know you're not right.
Cameron?
What?
Have you been talking to Karen again?
You mean my therapist?
Oh, that bitch who shall not be named!
I don't have to believe everything you say.
She told you this?
Yes.
That bitch!
Karen!
That bitch who shall not be named!
The only problem is...
You know I'm right.
Yeah.
What do I always tell you?
Grocery store will be open tomorrow.
And?
God has provided us an angel in Sandra Bullock, and we should spend every moment we can worshiping her films.
Exactly. To be fair, Sandra B is a national treasure.
The phrase "there will be tomorrow" started to become a regular thought in my mind.
It has a nice ring to it.
It started to become my excuse for everything. Laundry, chores, seeing friends, doing things.
You make it sound like it's an awful thing.
Well, it is an awful thing.
You still have me.
That's the problem of this whole play.
You're making me the villain.
I'm
again.
not making you the villain!
Karen would tell you that raising your voice is not a productive way to have an argument.
I really don't like you.
I really don't like you.
Don't touch me. That's our problem. We're stuck together. Even in moments where I feel like I can escape our apartment, I still find you. Lurking.
You make it sound like it's a bad thing.
It is a bad thing.
Who are you here for again?
Jason. Black jacket. Just doing the body shot off of Clark. Guy lying on the table with his belly button filled with Fireball. He's dating Claire. She's not here.
Struggling a little bit?
I never know where to put these damn things.
Just by your side.
It doesn't feel natural.
Having your hands raised at a party isn't natural. Having them hang exactly where your body wants them to hang is natural.
What about now?
You look like you're either standing on the third baseline or you're confidently rocking a piss.
Is this better?
Like a bouncer. Or even more confident while rocking a piss.
I'm just gonna go on my phone.
Oh, well there it is. The international sign for I'm more important than this party I'm attending. Do you even know anyone here?
A few.
Have you talked to anyone?
We just got here.
We've been here for an hour. You are going to leave permanent footprints because you have not moved. You know when Jesus was on his way to be crucified and he stopped to wipe his face on that cloth? That is the same miracle that's happening here.
Fuck off.
Have you thought about why no one has come up to talk to you yet?
I truly have not.
Well, I have.
Of course.
I think they're scared of catching what you have.
What I have,
Well, that weird disease.
I'm not following.
Whatever sickness it is that makes you into such a miserable sack of shit.
Very cool.
You are the inspiration behind the line, this is why we can't have nice things.
6 out of 10.
Usain Bolt broke all those records because he saw you at the starting line, waiting to ask him a question.
8 out of 10.
Dodo birds weren't trying to fly off of that cliff, but would rather die than have a conversation with you.
That's a winner. That's 11 out of 10. Great
Are you
job.
ready to ditch now or not?
Just gonna step outside.
Bold move.
I think fresh air is what I needed.
Yeah, I bet it's that. And not the fact that there isn't a human outside for you to interact with.
Dee, I really don't smoke.
Oh baby, it's nice outside.
Just put the pack away.
But baby, the scent is so nice.
This evening feels like the worst night of my life.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm worried about the side effects.
You're already bad at sex.
That's not what I'm talking about.
It's gonna make your pee-pee pout.
I just don't know, Dee.
'Tis the season, Cameron.
What season?
Christmas.
Dee, it's July.
Cam, just smoke this fucking cigarette.
I think I'm gonna say.
We're gonna smoke a cigarette. How was it?
God's nectar.
Derived from the angels.
These aren't addictive, right?
Oh, it can kill you.
What?
We'll just do it socially, like on the weekends.
Sounds good to me.
Plus, these bad boys can help you escape.
Really?
Hell yeah. Anytime you need a break, go have a smoke. In a conversation you feel like you're failing with, go have a smoke. Plus, you never need to worry about what you're going to do with your hands.
Finally a thing to do with these damn things.
Let's blow this shitty party popsicle stand.
Do I need to go say bye first?
Do you think anyone's going to care?
I hate how right you are sometimes.
I know, good buddy.
Meeting people became very hard and parties were the worst.
Luckily, we mastered the old Irish goodbye.
One I'm not very fond of.
Smoking became our escape.
I get so embarrassed when I smoke. People find it a disgusting habit, and it is.
But it tastes so good.
Smoking weirdly became my only ally in my battle with Dee.
A losing battle.
What?
Oftentimes, we will overanalyze the simplest of things.
Forgetting someone's name,
The old should we hug or handshake dance.
reading text messages, trying to interpret tone over a simple goodnight.
Game 7 of intrusive thoughts.
It started to seem that my good buddy was perhaps not a good buddy at all.
Shock. A plot twist. I never saw that coming.
It started to seem that Dee was trying to sabotage the good things in my life.
You're in love.
What?
I can smell it. I can smell the joy and intimacy in this room. You've met someone.
Don't ever say you can smell intimacy.
Well, it's a God-given skill.
Whatever you're about to say, I want you to stop before you say it and then never come back.
Well, when do I get to meet her?
I'm not in love. She's just a friend. We've just been hanging out. It's nothing serious at all.
Nothing serious, hey?
Yeah.
Say that to the signs.
What signs?
Heartbeat increases when you sense part of her scent still attached to a place she's been in the house. Your brushing of your teeth has increased in time. You're paying more attention to your flossing habits as well. Your hum patterns no longer trail off, but rather continue for a length of time that is deemed uncomfortable by people that are in the same facility as you. Not only to mention hair on the toilet seat, which I can only conclude to be pubic hair.
I was shaving.
With your head over the toilet seat?
Yes.
You're ashamed of me.
Disgusted would be the word I would use.
How long have these non-serious pubic hair shaving just hang-outs been happening, Cameron?
I don't know.
Ballpark it for me, why don't you?
4 or 5 months.
She's met your parents?
Yes.
You met hers?
Yes.
Hometown visits went well, I'm assuming?
What?
She accepts the rose every time?
You watch too much TV.
We watch too much TV.
Agreed.
Is there a reason she doesn't know about me yet?
I really don't think it's a big deal that I haven't told her about you.
Your roommate of almost 2 years now, not worth a mention.
I really don't think she needs to know about you, okay?
So you were just going to try and hide me?
That's what I've been trying to do for the past 2 years.
When she comes here, she's going to know about me. Look at this place.
What do you mean?
Look around you. Look at this place. Dishes stacked high, pizza boxes in the corner. You think for a second she's going to think you live alone? You have Bon Iver playing constantly.
That noticeable, hey?
Very much so.
Shit.
I just can't seem to understand why you're so embarrassed of me.
You scare people away.
Excuse me?
Look at your record. Every other girl's left because of you.
Because of you.
Because of us.
Now you're getting it.
You're not scaring this one.
I'm not trying to.
I know.
And I don't mean to.
I know.
But she will know who I am. You
I-
can't hide me. Even on your best days, you can't.
Even on my best days, I can't hide it.
It. Interesting choice of words.
Dee took over. Like
Like the commanding officer of his life.
I would try to hide it. Most people knew, some didn't, but it didn't matter. My isolation spoke volumes.
I never wanted us to seem like we were ignoring people.
Reaching out became an Everest for us.
I think we would just rather hang out with each other.
That wasn't really my game plan.
As we will.
sure.
You're not ready.
I don't care.
That was like a Kobe shot. You know what Kobe is? He's like really good basketball player.
Yes, I know what Kobe is. Just can you stand over there?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom. Very fun.
Sorry.
Move.
You stop.
Fuck.
That's an H.
I know what letter it is.
Only 4 more and then you lose.
I'm well aware.
Pass me the ball. Cameron, pass me the ball. Cameron, pass me the ball!
Sorry.
Jesus Christ. What was that?
Nothing?
You looked at your phone.
It's just checking the time.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Well, what time was it?
What?
What time was it when you looked at your phone?
Quarter past.
Quarter past what?
The hour.
And what hour would that be?
It was 5. 6.
Right. I just forgot that the new iOS update just gives you like a time frame and not a concrete answer.
They didn't respond.
Who didn't respond?
Stu.
Didn't respond, huh?
Yeah, I texted Clark and didn't respond either.
Fascinating.
Yeah, and I put it in the group chat and nothing. Total ghost town.
Super weird.
Why do you think that is?
I know the answer, but I'm gonna let you figure it out.
Maybe they were driving.
Driving. All at the same time.
Maybe they're in a meeting.
All in the same one.
Maybe they died.
They all died. In the same meeting. In the same car.
Why do you think that is?
I told you, I want you to figure it out.
Can't you just do that thing where you tell me the truth and I immediately get sad?
No, that would be too easy, Cameron.
Just tell me.
You're the Velma of the group.
Velma.
Like Scooby-Doo, you're the Velma of the group.
She's the smartest. Isn't she important?
Yeah, I guess you're right. The Shaggy.
Shaggy would be the second most popular next to Fred. Or Scooby.
Who's the most useless? Fred.
He is handsome.
Yeah, you can't be Fred.
Can't even make it in the Scooby gang, let alone my own gang.
Picture this.
Sex with an ogre?
No, not this time. Your friend group is like a vessel. That's a ship.
No.
Floats. Okay. And for many years, the ship has run so smoothly. Some people say the best ship ever. But the years have changed and the ship needs to make improvements.
Can't the ship just get a makeover? Like, keep everything the same? And maybe just get a waxing or a paint job?
I mean, the rest of the boat looks great, but then there's just this barrel that's taking up too much space.
Can't they find room for that barrel in like the hull?
I mean, half of it is like the ugliness of the barrel not fitting in with the rest of the group, but the sheer weight of it also, it's just slowing the boat down.
I can change. Can't they like break the barrel and make it into something new? Like ship's steering wheel or fucking chair?
They've tried. You just don't fit in with the ship anymore. It's better to just accept that you suck at horse and in life, but mostly horse.
Just really needed a win today.
I know, good buddy.
Fuck.
That's an E. You lose.
For a while, I forgot what winning looked like.
Some days it's easier to just be the loser you think you are. Michael Jordan. He said that.
No,
I think he did.
there's no way in hell.
Okay, sorry. He didn't say that.
Things got bad. Alexa, play Bon Iver. Alexa, play Bon Iver. Come on, skin down.
Rough day, pal?
Come on, skin down.
Rough day, pal?
Alexa, turn down to 30%.
I brought you some soup. It's really good. Okay, I'm sorry. I warmed that up an hour ago to eat myself, but then I found pizza in the fridge.
That was my pizza.
And you can have that soup, so we're basically even.
What's mine is yours.
I can call her.
That would, without a doubt, make things worse.
I think she left because she was scared of me.
You think so?
Do people not like me?
Bingo, good buddy.
Well, do you not like me?
I like you as much as the 10th time of watching Bird Box.
Oh, so you love me.
Love is a word I would never use.
I can apologize. Blame the situation all on me.
It's not your fault, it's my fault.
It's kind of my fault.
I'm not using you as an excuse.
I placed doubt in your mind.
I allowed that doubt to live.
I kept you from leaving the apartment.
I was the one who decided to stay in bed all day.
I questioned your ability to cook.
Yet I'm the one continuing to order pizza without taking the time to cook a meal.
Just let me clear this up for you.
You caused this.
I know.
But you are not my excuse.
Let me just call her and
Dee,
explain it all.
I need a moment. Can you just go for just leave?
I thought that I was starting to become a problem in his life.
Took you that long to figure that one out.
I was working against him instead of with him.
There will never be a way to work with each other.
So I wanted to find a way to cheer him up, to show that I'm not always the villain.
What the fuck are you doing?
I found this box tucked away in the closet.
Did the box read do not open?
Yeah, I bypassed that. That's like the international sign for please open me.
Those are memories, pictures that are tucked away for a very good reason.
Well, leaving them on an eye-level shelf beside your Instant Pot isn't exactly the world's Atlantis now, is it?
Stop going through them.
I don't know why you put these photos on a no-sight list.
Those photos remind me of times that I wish I could erase. I put them there so I don't have to think about them.
Memories are harmless.
You're telling me.
Most of these photos you took.
Doesn't mean I want to look at them.
Who is this? In this one. The cute one.
That's Tegan, my first girlfriend.
You look really happy here. And she's wearing your jacket.
Yeah.
So I don't see the big deal with this one.
She was my high school sweetheart. We were meant to be together, best friends. One night at a party, I thought I lost her. When I went looking, I eventually found her, tongue deep with a guy she told me not to worry about. She broke up with me later that night. 7 years later,
This explains that wedding invitation.
this box is meant to keep memories of my past out of my head, and it is a pretty good system.
Well, it's not a very good one if you're thinking of them.
Obviously not a good one if someone takes the photos and reintroduces them out loud.
Oof, read the room, Dee.
I'm leaving before anything else gets said out loud.
There are some photos on here that I just don't really understand. Like this photo of your workplace, for example. I don't totally get the negative connotation of that.
Why don't we just leave it at that?
Oh. Oh, it's not the photo itself, but the feeling that comes with the photo.
Do you want to watch Bird Box?
This is the feeling of being inadequate in a workplace. Like how you'll never receive approval from your coworkers and you're constantly swimming upstream. This is like a fun mystery. This is like needing to help patients recover memories after a trauma to their heads.
You are a shitty Grey's Anatomy.
A photo of your first grade teacher.
I will buy you a pizza if you stop
The
now.
fear of being wrong. So you've never taken a risk. You feel like you're going through the motions. You feel like you've just wasted the only life you will ever receive because you're so consumed by the fear of failure. That's what stops you from doing what you actually love.
You are my hell, my Hades, my little Nicky.
A photo of your family.
Dee, don't.
There's
No.
a sense of happiness in this photo. The thought of your family being the best thing in your life. These are getting kind of hard.
Just drop it.
No, I can get it.
Dee, you need to stop.
Okay. It's the fear of wanting a family of your own one day. But knowing that you're not going to be as good of a parent as yours were, you know you're not going to be the perfect dad, and you're just scared your kids are going to resent you for it.
Dee, you know you're going too far.
The final boss. A photo of yourself.
You've done enough damage.
You're never proud of yourself, yet alone anything you do. You feel like you've just wasted your life. There are subcategories here of your struggles to accept compliments or find beauty in yourself when really, it all trickles down to the fact that you don't love who you are and might never. Living a whole life scared that you'll pass this on to whoever you come into contact with, like crippling low self-esteem is contagious. You fear that one day you're going to pass it on to your own kids who are just going to grow up to feel the same thing you feel every day.
Shut up!
Did I say something wrong?
Something wrong? You said everything wrong. Dee, you knew to stop. You knew not to go in that box. You made the decision to fuck with my head.
I think I pushed a button.
A fucking button? You picked every briefcase you could. Each one with $1 million, don't go their dollars in it. With the banker yelling, just take the deal. You pushed the fuck out of the red button, Howie.
I could say I'm sorry, but I think it's healthy for you to revisit these thoughts from time to time.
I want you out.
Out?
I want you lined back to the picture out. I want you dog with muddy paws in the house out. I want you angsty teen discovering who they actually are coming out of the closet out.
Okay, sorry, I think I'm lost.
I want you out of my house.
You don't mean that.
I double dog fucking mean it.
I've been here for 5 years. My whole life is here with you.
Here's the 5 new years without you.
You can't just get rid of me.
I can try.
I'm part of you.
A part I can't wait to live without.
So he did.
So I did.
So I left for a little while.
And I was able to breathe for the first time in a long time.
I disappeared.
This is gonna sound stupid.
I didn't come home
Started to worry.
for many days.
I waited by the door.
For so long.
Don't get me wrong, what a relief it was, but after a while of having someone be a part of you for so long and to have them disappear without a trace, it just starts to worry you. Hey,
Hey,
I don't miss you.
I know.
I can really see the whole city from up here.
Yeah,
And the whole city doesn't get to see you.
that's kind of the point.
I'm not going to begin
By telling you I know,
what you're going through.
I can say,
I've been there.
but I know that it.
Won't help.
What I can tell you is that
It will get better,
slowly.
but surely.
What I really want to tell you is
Not to give up.
your life isn't defined,
By one day,
but rather
a collection of moments
ups and downs
that teach you
about who you are.
and what values you hold closest to your heart.
I can't live without you.
I can't live without you.
I can't leave you.
I know.
And to be frank, I don't want to.
I know.
But
We have to figure out a way to coexist.
I just don't
Know what that looks like.
We can do this.
We don't really have a choice. Hey, you are the strongest person I know. I can't say that I know what I'm doing half of the time, even most of the time. Can't say that I've mastered self-care, and when depression tries to knock me down, that I continue to come out on top. As much as I wanted to get rid of D, I knew it's always going to be a part of me. What you've seen might be my reality once again. Struggled to find an ending to this play. I wanted everyone to be able to take something away from it. For us, this is so much more than a play, but a chance to help people open up about the thoughts in their head and for people to see the reality that these thoughts become. The reason that there isn't an ending is, well, the story's far from over. My relationship with D isn't done. A lifelong relationship I never wanted, but it's one that I can't imagine my life living without. Like mentioned before, it's about finding a balance. Balance I haven't quite figured out, but one that I hope I do. So I've decided to leave this ending open. Open, like how we should with our conversations about mental health. So, there you have it. Story of my good buddy. Hope you liked it, and thanks for listening, I guess. We should chat soon. Maybe hang out this weekend. I'm sorry, I'm very awkward with goodbyes. I should have planned a better exit. It's a little too late to do the old Irish, because I've started interacting with everyone. Weird. Are my hands fine? Or are they... Shit. It's gonna be a second. D, I need a smoke! Thank you, truly, for coming and for listening. A couple things that we just want to do is I want to thank Katie, first of all, for taking on such a role as depression, and especially my depression. I want to thank Sarah Burkbush, who was our director, who's in Saskatoon currently and can make it for the shows. She truly helped make this written piece come to life. If you are around this weekend, that was weird to say. There are other shows with the Fringe that are happening. There's two that I want to highlight at the Sask Museum, two that I've seen recently that are very good. One is Carnegie Chocolate Milk, a dear friend of mine who has written such a fantastic piece. And Kate and I both went and saw Slow Dancing with Mediocre Boys, both at the museum also. And just such a brilliant show. And also, any other shows you get a chance, the Regina Fringe is truly an amazing place, and I think that the city doesn't get to take advantage of it as often as they would like. So if you have time this weekend, go check out the other shows. Visit reginafringe.com to get other tickets. Lastly, if you like this show, tell people. Invite them, share the event, post it on Instagram, tag us, tag the Fringe. Like mentioned before, this is so much more than a play for us. It's truly a chance to help people open up. And like mentioned before, mental health is very hard to talk about, and especially to try to write something funny and also show it to people. But if you have a chance, don't be afraid to be open. Talk to people about the thoughts you're having. Remember that you are not alone, that everyone is here for you. And a reminder that you are truly the strongest people we know, and once again, we thank you for coming and being a part of this very vulnerable experience. Anything from you?
No.
All right, see ya!